lain sendirian beri. Our group members are Nur Najwa, Nurin Amni, Nur Shafika, myself Fatmawati, Siti Nur Hafiza and Siti Ramiza.
My name is Siti Ramiza. I will present on the matter that should my firm consider in Megan Ford's. Firstly, independent and objectivity. It is important to assess Megan Ford's independent and objectivity as the internal auditor of a CV oriented. Auditors should evaluate whether the work has conduct free from bias following ISA 610 guidelines. Next, competence. Megan's qualification and experience must be assessed to determine the ability to fulfill the role effectively. We need to confirm the necessary skill to evaluate the new contract costing system and anti-malware software updates. Lastly, reliability of internal controls. Internal controls are critical in ensuring the accuracy and reliability of financial data. Evaluating the effectiveness of facility orienters, contract costing system, and the adequacy of anti-malware software updates is the key. For M&P partners, firstly, independent. M&P partners must maintain independent from facility oriented and K-line. This ensures there are no conflicts of interest that might influence their judgment. Then, professional competence. Assessing the qualification and experience of M&P partners is crucial to ensure they have the capability to audit K-line Sdn Bhd effectively. Lastly, scope of work and reporting. The scope of M&P partners audits work must align with group audit requirements. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Amni and I'll continue the presentation on question 2A, which is to justify why work in progress have been identified as key areas of audit risk, and for each key area, I'll describe the procedures that should be included in the audit plan to address those risks. Firstly, the justification is significant increase in WIP, where the WIP has risen by approximately 64.7%, raising concerns about overstatement. The gross margin has increased from 36.2% in 2023 to 41.1% in 2024. Next, unreliable new costing system, which the new contract costing system implemented in March 2024 has not been tested extensively, increasing the likelihood of errors. Other than that, the new financial controller. The financial controller responsible for WIP valuation is new and may lack sufficient experience, presenting potential errors in applying overhead percentages. Besides, foreign currency transactions. Purchases in USD involve currency conversion risk, potentially leading to misstatement in cost. Next, policy on revenue recognition. Revenue is recognized after installation, so miscalculations in WIP may result in improper deferral or untimely recognition of revenue. Moreover, director incentives. The link between director's remuneration and profit before tax raises the risk of deliberate overstatements of WIP. Other than that, short-term fixed contracts. As all contracts are short-term and fixed price, misestimations in cost may significantly affect reported WIP and profitability. So, provision for losses, where inadequate provision for expected contract losses could lead to overstated WIP values. Overheads allocation basis, where overheads are allocated as a percentage of direct costs. If the basis for allocation is flawed or inconsistent, it could be result in WIP being misstated. Last but not least, increased complexity from business growth. With the acquisition of K-line Sdn Bhd, complexities in group financial reporting may lead to errors or inconsistencies in consolidating WIP balances. Next, I will move on to procedures. Firstly, review WIP valuation methodology, which can be done to verify the appropriateness of the overhead allocation percentage applied by the financial controller and cross-check the overhead percentage against industry standards and historical data. Other than that, perform walkthrough tests to evaluate the integrity and accuracy of the new contract costing system. Also, verify whether controls over integration with the purchase and payroll systems are functioning effectively. Moreover, recalculate a sample of WIP balances to confirm accuracy and proper application of direct costs and overhead percentages. Other procedure is in fact invoices, timesheets, and other relevant documents for direct costs attributed to a sample of contracts. Substantive testing can be done as well, where physically observe WIP and selected contracts to confirm the existence and progress of ongoing projects. Meanwhile, next one is foreign currency revaluation, which is to verify that foreign currency transactions are appropriately revalued at the reporting date using the correct exchange rates. Next, review of cut-off procedures. Assess the timing of revenue recognition and matching which costs to ensure compliance with accounting standards. Last but not least, discussion with management, which inquire about assumptions used in WIP evaluation and adjustments for known or anticipated losses. That's all from me. I'll pass to the next presenter.
Hello everyone, my name is Hafiza and I will continue with the provision for warranty claims. Let's begin by exploring the risks associated with warranty provision. Provision for warranty claims carry inherent risks due to its reliance on estimates, assumption, and judgment. First, the extension of the warranty period from 2 to 3 years creates uncertainty. This increases the company's potential obligation, negatively impacting the future cash flow and adding complexity to the estimation process. Next, we have historical data reliability. With the warranty period extended, past data may no longer accurately predict future claims. This weakens the validity of assumption used in determining the provision. Management judgment is another critical risk. Estimating warranty provision often involves subjective decision, which can be influenced by bias, especially if the director remuneration is tied to the company's profitability. While the provision might appear small individually, its materiality must not be overlooked. Numerous small provisions, when aggregated, could cause significant misstatement in the financial statement. Lack of supporting data compounds the issue. Without adequate data or reasonable assumption, it becomes challenging to establish a methodology for calculating the provision. Moreover, complexity plays a major role. Forecasting warranty claims involves several variables such as defect rates, repair costs, and even customer behavior. This factor make accurate prediction difficult. Finally, there is a disclosure risk. Inadequate disclosure regarding estimation uncertainty can confuse stakeholders, potentially eroding their trust in the financial statement. To mitigate this risk, a structured approach is essential. First, we must understand the estimation process. This involves evaluating the method management used to calculate the provision and ensuring it complies with IAS 37. Next, we will analyze historical trend by comparing past warranty claims data with the current provision. This helps identify inconsistency and assess the provision's reasonableness. Evaluating assumption is crucial, as it was a key assumption such as defect profitability and repair costs needed to be reviewed to ensure they are realistic and well supported. The impact of the warranty extension must also be examined. Extending the warranty period changes the nature of the provision and its effect the company's financial position must be analyzed. Another important step is to recalculate the provision independently. By using historical data and updated assumptions, we can verify whether the management calculation is accurate. For complex estimation, we may need to engage specialists, such as in actuary, to ensure the assumptions are valid and well-rounded. Control testing is equally important, as it reviews the effectiveness of internal control related to the data collection and calculations, ensuring the provision's reliability. Finally, we must check financial statement disclosures. Adequate disclosures, including the assumption, methodology, and uncertainty, are necessary to provide stakeholders with the clear understanding of the provision. In conclusion, the provision for warranty claims is a significant area of audit focus due to its complexity, reliance on judgment, and potential impacts on the financial statement. Through thorough audit procedure, we can mitigate this risk and ensure the accuracy and reliability of the financial reporting. That's all from me. I will now pass to the next presenter.
For question 3, the key matters that should be discussed with the junior members of any audit teams before performing the planned audit procedure are firstly, business overview and significant risks. Junior auditor have to understand the business and the key risks. Okay, then audit procedure for important risks. The junior must ensure that the management estimate are inadequate based on the history data and industry standard. Next, monitoring and documentation. The audit process and correct documentation are important to get some evidence on their words. Okay, for the lastly, discuss assessment of internal controls. Discuss the result of the audit with the audit committees and address any deficiency in internal controls that were identified in the course of the audits and how this deficiency impact the audits. Okay, that's all from me.
Good day, everyone. My name is Fatmawati, metric number 159897, and I would present the answer for question 4. First, let's address the risk of not collecting employee references. Without proper references, there's a higher chance of hiring employees who don't have the skills needed for their roles. This can result in poor quality work, especially on important projects like electrical systems and, in some cases, incomplete projects that can't be fixed. These problems can harm the company's reputation. For finance staff, mistakes in financial records can lead to higher costs, reduced profits, and cash flow issues. There's also a risk of hiring people with criminal backgrounds, which could lead to asset theft, or individuals who lie about their work history or identity. Some might not even have the legal right to work in the UK, which could result in fines and legal trouble. To prevent these issues, we recommend finalizing job offers only after collecting at least 2 references, including one from a previous employer. It's also important to carefully check all qualifications to confirm their accuracy. Now, let's talk about the risk of not updating anti-malware software regularly. Without updates, systems are more vulnerable to hacking, malware, and data breaches, which could disrupt operations. This might result in data loss, reputational damage, and violations of data protection laws, leading to fines and penalties. These issues can increase costs and reduce profits and cash flow. To address this, anti-malware software must be updated regularly, and a specific person should be assigned to handle this responsibility. Backup arrangements should also be in place for when this person is unavailable, and they should regularly report update compliance to senior management to ensure accountability. By addressing these two areas, we can protect Pacific Orient from unnecessary risks and ensure smoother operations.
My name is Nur Shafika binti Suhaimi with metric number 158802. Now I will continue with question 5. Firstly, the ethical issues arising in respect of the email from the engagement partner is a self-interest threat. The engagement partner's personal relationship with Jenny Kim Wong could lead to biased decision-making. The firm may prioritize winning the tender over maintaining professional ethics. Jenny is a member of the audit committee and is responsible for overseeing the external audit process. Using insights provided by Jenny for the tender may give the firm an unfair advantage over other firms, arising ethical issues of integrity and professional behavior. Secondly, a familiarity trait arises because the engagement partner has a close relationship and may be too trusting with Jenny Kim Wong, a member of the audit committee of Pacific Orient, and therefore will not exercise professional skepticism in the tendering process. The engagement partner's objectivity and independence may be impaired by seeking Jenny's advice on the tender, as she may influence the firm's bid in an unfair manner, which is her decision influenced by personal rather than professional consideration. Therefore, the action to be taken is the firm should decline the request to seek advice from Jenny Kim Wong. Next, inform to the engagement partner that consulting Jenny's advice could compromise the firm's independence and the tender process fairness. Thirdly, explain that discussion with the audit committee members should be formal and documented in order to maintain accountability and transparency. Lastly, the ethics partner should also be consulted to resolve the issue in line with professional standard. Next, moving to question 6. 3 factors that could be used are: first, to comply with international standards on auditing; second, clear communication with the group auditor and meeting deadlines; lastly, identify material misstatement and delivering clear and complete audit opinions. That's all from me. Thank you. I'll pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Shafika. Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is Nur Najwa, metric number 158404. So today I will present question 7 for part A and part B. For question number 7A, the first item that should be included in the instruction is request information. The reason is to ensure the competent auditor collaborates with the group audit team to obtain sufficient and appropriate evidence. Second, timetable is essential to allow component auditors to plan and manage their work to meet deadlines. The third item is the reporting requirement, which ensure consistency across all component auditors, providing the group auditor with complete information. Additionally, the details of the work to be performed and the use to be made also be included to ensure nothing is overlooked, which allow the component auditor to plan appropriate audit process. Lastly, ethical and independence requirements also be outlined in the instruction to ensure the component auditor's objectivity and integrity, enabling the group auditor to rely on their work. For question 7B, it is necessary to evaluate the sufficiency and appropriateness of the audit evidence because the group auditor is responsible to form an opinion on the consolidated financial statements. The evaluation are obtained by component auditors that mandatory under ISA UK 600 special consideration. The evaluation is undertaken by the use of questionnaires, conducting visits, and engaging in discussion with the component auditors. A review of audit plans, working paper, and the summary of the component auditor's conclusions are also included. In addition, evaluation of any uncorrected misstatement are made to ensure that the evidence gathered support a reliable audit opinion. That's all from our group presentation. Thank you and have a good day.